According to the World Health Organization, depression is the leading cause of disability worldwide. It is estimated that more than 264 million people of all ages suffer from depression. Depression is also a significant contributor to the overall global disease burden, with the WHO estimating that it was responsible for more than 5% of the total global disease burden in 2020. Depression and anxiety often occur together. It is not uncommon for people with depression to experience anxiety and vice versa. In fact, research suggests that around half of people with depression also have an anxiety disorder. Exercise can be an effective treatment for both depression and anxiety, but not always. However, many studies have shown that regular physical activity can help improve mood and reduce the severity of symptoms in people with these conditions. There are different types of anxiety and depression. For example, various anxiety disorders include generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, and panic disorder. Similarly, there are different types of depression, such as major depression, persistent depressive disorder, and seasonal affective disorder. Understanding the specific type of anxiety or depression you are experiencing can help you get the most appropriate and effective treatment. Hey there, and welcome to HealthyTube and this video on mental health tips for dealing with anxiety and depression. Please like and subscribe to HealthyTube to help us grow our community, and like and share this video to help others gain from our videos. You're not alone if you're struggling with either of these conditions. Millions of people around the world deal with anxiety and depression daily, and it can be overwhelming and challenging to navigate. But there is hope. There are many ways to manage and recover from anxiety and depression. We will go over some of the most helpful tips and techniques. First, let's talk about anxiety. Anxiety is a normal and natural part of life, but it can signify an anxiety disorder when it becomes excessive and disrupts your daily activities. Common symptoms of anxiety include feelings of worry, stress, and fear, as well as physical symptoms such as a racing heart, difficulty breathing, and muscle tension. Others include difficulty concentrating or completing tasks, restlessness or feeling on edge, difficulty sleeping, irritability, and difficulty controlling worry. So, what can you do to manage anxiety? Here are a few tips. Talk to someone. Sharing your feelings with a trusted friend or family member can be a great way to release stress and anxiety. You can also consider talking to a mental health professional, such as a therapist or counselor. Practice relaxation techniques. Deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation are all excellent ways to calm your mind and body. Exercise regularly. Physical activity can help reduce anxiety and improve your mood. Get enough sleep. Lack of sleep can worsen anxiety, so ensure you're getting enough rest. Eat a healthy diet. A balanced diet can help improve your mood and reduce anxiety. Now let's talk about depression. Depression is a severe mental health condition that can cause persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in activities. It can also cause physical symptoms such as fatigue, changes in appetite, and difficulty concentrating. Depression and anxiety can affect people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. However, some groups are more likely to experience these conditions than others. Here are a few factors that may increase the risk of depression and anxiety. Gender. Women are more likely to experience depression and anxiety than men. This may be due to factors such as hormonal changes, social expectations, and a greater likelihood of experiencing trauma or stress. Age. The risk of depression and anxiety increases with age. However, it's important to note that these conditions can affect people of all ages and are not a normal part of aging. Family history. If you have a family history of mental health issues, you may be more likely to experience depression and anxiety. Life experiences. Trauma, such as losing a loved one or experiencing abuse or violence, can increase the risk of developing depression and anxiety. Chronic stress, such as financial strain or a high-stress job, can also create these conditions. Other medical conditions. Some medical conditions, such as chronic pain or a chronic illness, can increase the risk of depression and anxiety. It's important to note that these statistics only represent the number of people diagnosed with depression. The number of people struggling with depression is likely much higher, as many people may not seek help or may not be analyzed due to a lack of access to mental health services. Several common symptoms of depression can help you determine if you may be experiencing this condition. These symptoms include persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or emptiness. loss of interest in activities that you used to enjoy, changes in appetite, weight, or sleep patterns, lack of energy or motivation, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, thoughts of suicide or death. If you have been experiencing several of these symptoms consistently for at least 2 weeks, it may be a sign that you are struggling with depression. It's important to remember that everyone experiences these symptoms differently, and the severity and frequency of these symptoms can vary. If you are concerned that you may be experiencing depression, it's essential to seek help from a mental health professional. A therapist or counselor can help you determine if you are experiencing depression and provide you with the support and treatment needed to manage your symptoms and improve your quality of life. If you're struggling with depression, here are some tips for recovery. Seek professional help. Don't hesitate to contact a mental health professional for assistance. A therapist or counselor can provide the support and tools you need to manage your depression. Engage in activities that bring you joy. Do things that you enjoy and that bring you happiness, such as hobbies or spending time with loved ones. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical and emotional well-being by getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and exercising regularly. Connect with others. Spend time with friends and loved ones, and consider joining a support group for people with depression. Seek support. If you're struggling with suicidal thoughts, you must reach out for help immediately. Remember, you don't have to deal with anxiety or depression alone. Help is available, and with the right strategies and support, you can recover and live a healthy and fulfilling life. For those with both depression and anxiety, what are the ways to recover from anxiety or depression? Psychotherapy. Also known as talk therapy, psychotherapy involves talking with a mental health professional about your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Several types of psychotherapy can effectively treat anxiety and depression, including cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and interpersonal therapy. Medication. In some cases, medication may be recommended to help manage the symptoms of anxiety and depression. Several medicines can be effective, including selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, and serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, SNRIs. It's important to note that medication is often most effective when combined with psychotherapy. Self-care. Practicing good self-care is essential for managing anxiety and depression. This includes getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and exercising regularly. It's also vital to engage in activities that bring you joy and to make time for relaxation and stress management. Support from loved ones. Having the help of friends and loved ones can benefit your recovery from anxiety and depression. It's essential to surround yourself with people who are understanding and supportive and to share your feelings and struggles with them. Coping strategies. Many coping strategies can help manage anxiety and depression, such as deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation. Experimenting with different techniques and finding what works best for you can be essential to your recovery journey. It's important to note that recovery from anxiety and depression is a process, and it can take time. Don't be discouraged if you don't see improvement immediately. It's common for symptoms to gradually improve over time as you work with a mental health professional and implement healthy coping strategies. I hope these tips were helpful. If you're struggling with anxiety or depression, remember that you are not alone and that there is hope for recovery. Take small steps towards getting the help and support you need, and don't be afraid to reach out to a mental health professional if you need additional assistance. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Tell us how this video helped you in the comments section, and take care.